Question number 6 is, how many silver coins 1.75 centimeter in diameter and of thickness 2 mm must be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 3.5 centimeters. So you have to find out that how many silver coins you can make out of this cuboid. For that, we will just take n be the number of silver coins which you can make, whose diameter should be this and thickness. Again, you can see here it is centimeter, there it is mm, remaining all are in centimeter. So you have to convert thickness, that is 2 mm, in terms of centimeters, that is 2 by 10 you will get as the thickness. Okay, and diameter is given. So again, you need to find out what is radius, 1.75 by 2. That will be of silver coin. Again, you have to remember that silver coin means it will be of the shape of a cylinder like this. That means it will have certain thickness also. That thickness will act as h, and again the radius, the diameter will give you that radius. So thickness means this is acting as height. Okay, so it can be treated as a cylinder. The silver coin can be treated as a cylinder. So n into the volume of the cylinder will be equal to the volume of the cuboid. That concept you can use and find out what is n. Okay, let the number of silver coins be n. Okay, and you can just have that n is equal to, or you can say volume of n coins, or n into volume of one coin. Okay, n into volume of one coin is equal to volume of the cuboid. Okay, so now you have to replace volume of one coins, that is the cylinder's formula pi r square h, and volume of the cuboid is lbh. Again, n into pi 22 by 7 into r is 1.75 by 2, 1.75 by 2 the whole square into h. Again, thickness is in millimeter, so you have to convert it as 2 by 10 or 0.2. 0.2 is equal to lbh 5.5 into 10 into 3.5. Now you have to find out n. Before that, we will just simplify n into 22 by 7. This can be made as 1.75. Point is removal of point will give you here 175 into 175 divided by again 200 and 200 into this will give you 2 by 10. This is 55 by 10 into 10 into 35 by 10. So that when you see here, you can 1 2 cancel. Here you have 3 zeros. So now what is n is equal to? 55 is there, 10, 35, and remaining the things which will go there is 2. Okay, this 2 into 2 4, and here you have 3 zeros, 1 2 3, and a 7 divided by, in the denominator you have 22, 175, 175 and 2. So that after cancelling, what you will get, just see, then you have here 5 into this will give you 35, cancels. So here you are having 175 the denominator, here you have a 10, then you have a 7 and 3 zeros. So 10 into 1000 into 7 divided by 175 will be giving you, after cancelling and all, you will get it to be 400. That means number of silver coins which you can make from this cuboid is 400. Question number 7 is, a cylindrical bucket 32 meter high and with radius of base 18 centimeter is filled with sand. The bucket is emptied in the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. If the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, find the radius and slant height of the heap. That means you have a bucket which is cylindrical in shape, and this contains sand, and this sand has been poured into the ground, which is like forming a conical shape like this when it is put on the ground, it forms a shape like this as a heap. Okay, so that is the conical heap of sand. What is given is bucket's height is given and radius also given, which is 18 centimeter, and the height of the conical heap is also given, which is 24 centimeter. Now what you need to find out is what is the radius of the conical heap and what is the slant height of the heap. Okay, so first we will move on to the same concept, that is volume of the cylindrical bucket will be same as the volume of the conical heap. Let r centimeters be the radius of the conical heap. Okay, now what you need is to take the volume of the conical heap equal to volume of the cylindrical bucket. That is, how much content is contained in this one will be the same as that heap. So now for volume of conical heap, you have to use volume of cone, which is 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is equal to volume of the cylindrical bucket is 5 r square h. Now for this we can use capital R, capital H, and the other one as small r and small h. Now replacing the values, again this pi can be cancelled here itself. Okay, now replacing the values r. For the conical heap we don't know r, so it is r square itself. What is h given as 24, so that this will give you 8 here, and here you have capital R square, which is base is given to be 18, so 18 square into 32. Now again this is HR square is equal to 18 into 18 into 32, or R square equal to 18 into 18 into 32 divided by 8. Okay, now we can just cancel like this. This is 4. And since you have R square and you need to find out R, we will just split this and write as 18 can be written as 9 into 2. Again the other 18, 9 into 2, and a 4 is there. So that these two 2's can be made as 4, that is 9 into 9 into 4 into 4. That is your R square. So what will be R? Root of 9 into 9 into 4 into 4, which will give you 1 9 and 1 4, which is 36. So the radius is 36. It is meters. So 36 meters. Meters or centimeters? So this is centimeter. Okay. So it is centimeter, right? So R is 36 centimeter. Now you need to find out what is L also, that is slant height. L is, what is the formula? L is equal to root of R square plus H square, which is equal to root of R is what? 36. So it is 36 square plus H is how much? 24. So you are getting 24 whole square. Okay, now what is this giving you is 36 whole square is 1296 and 24 square is 576. 1296 plus 576. So that this will give you root of 1872. 1872. Okay. Now what is the root of 1872? You can write 1872 as 144 into 13, and root of 144 is 12, so it is 12 root 13 centimeters. So that is the slant height. Okay. Next is question number 8. Water in a canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep is flowing with a speed of 10 km per hour. How much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes if 8 centimeter of standing water is needed? So you have to find out the area which it will irrigate in 30 minutes with the height of the standing water is given to be 8 centimeter. Now the concept of this, that is a water canal, is the water is flowing through the canal, means its width and the depth, that means you can say the breadth and the height is given, and it is flowing with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour, means speed is actually distance by time. So you will get 10 kilometer is the distance covered in 1 hour. So that will act as the length, actually length of the, if you take, it is a cuboidal shape, so you will have length, breadth and height. So volume you can get from that. Okay, so volume, that volume will be equal to the area into height, that is acting at 8 centimeters acting as height. So area into height will again give you volume. So you can equate them and find out what is the area. Okay, so first what is given? Width of the canal 6 meter, depth of the canal 1.5 meter, and speed of water flowing through the canal is given to be 10 kilometer per hour. So this is in kilometers, so you have to change this in meters, so that this will become, how much you will get, 1 2 3 meter per hour. So that is the speed of the water flowing through the canal. Okay, now what you need to do is you have to find out the volume of the water through the canal in 1 hour. We are just writing volume of water flowing through the canal in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour. Why? Because it is per meter. So you will get actually LBH concept. So this is acting as width. If you take width is acting as B, this is H, and from the speed you will get, actually this is distance by time. Distance by time, and this distance is acting as this 10,000. So that you will get the volume as 6 into 1.5 into, that is in 1 hour. Okay, 10,000, right? Now this much, let us keep it as, and the unit is meter cube. Now we will find out the, what you have to get is in 30 minutes what will be that. So first we are just finding out what will be the volume of the water flowing in 30 minutes, or you can say in half an hour. Okay, therefore volume of water flowing through the canal in 30 minutes is equal to 6 into 1.5 into 10,000 into, this will be 30 by 60 in hours if you say. So in 30 minutes means it is half an hour. Now you can just cancel, and here it is 10, this will get cancelled, and 1.5 can be made as 15 by 10, so that this will get cancelled, and 15 into 3 is 45, so you get 45,000 meter cube as the volume in 30 minutes, volume of water in 30 minutes which is flowing through the canal. Now let A be the area. You have to find out area, so we are just taking, let capital A meter square be the area irrigated. Okay, be the area irrigated in 30 minutes. So now the concept comes like irrigated in 30 minutes. Therefore area will be equal to 45000 into 100 divided by 8, and this will give you the amount as 562,500 meter square. So this is in meter square, and since this is area of the irrigation purpose, so we will just say the unit of area, or change the unit of area in terms of hectares. So what it will give you is 1 meter is equal to, here what you are getting is 1 hectare is giving you 10,000 meters square. So in terms of that, we are just converting, that is 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meter square. So using this concept, if you convert this, you will get this divided by 10,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get 56.25 hectare. Okay, so this is the area irrigated. Question number 9 is, a farmer connects a pipe of internal diameter 20 centimeter from a canal into a cylindrical tank in her field, which is 10 meter in diameter and 2 meter deep. If water flows through the pipe at the rate of 3 km per hour, in how much time will the tank be filled? So when they say that pipe is connected, or pipe connects the water in the canal to the cylindrical tank in her field, that pipe is acting as a cylindrical shape. Okay, its internal diameter is given, that means radius you will get. Then again, the tank, that is cylindrical tank, and that tank, its diameter is given, that means radius you can find out, and the depth is also given. But you have to take care while converting, because this is in centimeters and here it is in meters. Now again, the concept is given that water is flowing through the pipe at the rate of, that is speed of water flowing is given as 3 km per hour. So we will first change it, this kilometer per hour, into meter per minute, and that means that will help you to get the answer time in minutes. Okay, so first we will just start from what is given, that is internal diameter of the pipe is given. So now what you will get, diameter of the pipe is acting as the cylindrical shape. Okay, internal diameter of the pipe is given to be 20 centimeter, which implies the radius of the pipe will be 10 centimeter, and we can convert this centimeter, 10 centimeter into meter here itself. So you'll get it is 0.1 meter or 1 by 10 meter. Okay, next thing, what is given is, we will just find out what is the height, you can say. When we say that speed at the rate of, that speed is actually distance by time. So in 1 hour, the speed of the water flowing is 3 km. Okay, so we have to actually find out in how much time this total thing is happening, or the tank is being filled. For that, first what we will do is, first we will convert the speed. Okay, convert the speed of water flowing into the cylindrical tank. Okay, into the tank is equal to 3 km per hour, which will give you, again kilometer changing to meter will give you 3000, and it is per hour, we are changing it to minutes, so that it will become by 60. So you are getting it to be, how much you'll get, 50 meter per minute. Okay, so that is the speed of water flowing into the tank. That means the meaning is, when you say in terms of distance, if I say it is the acting as the height for the pipe, it is like this. So already you have got the radius. This much height is same as, speed can be converted as, speed is equal to distance by time. So in 1 minute, the distance covered is 50 meters. Okay, in 1 minute, the distance covered is 50 meter. From this you will get that. So that will act as actually the height. So this much, for 1 minute, the coverage is 50 meters. Now what we have to do is, first we have to find out the what you have to equate them, no, the volume of both the things. For that, first the other thing which we've given is, we need not change them, we are just writing the diameter of the tank is equal to 2 meter, so that you will get the radius of the tank as 1 meter, and the depth, again depth of the tank means it is acting as height. Okay, it is given to be, okay, diameter is given as 10 meter, so radius is 5 meter, and depth is given to be 2 meter, right? Now what we have to find out, we will just equate the volumes of both the things. For that, let the time taken to fill the tank be T minutes. Okay, this much time we are just assuming, and we will find out what is that T. Again, what is water flowing in time T or in T minutes? In T minutes will be same as the volume of the water tank. Okay, the volume of the water tank, we have all the things to be found out. Now just replacing, water flowing in T minutes is actually acting as the volume, and it is also in which shape? Cylindrical shape. So it will be pi r square h form only. So pi r, what is r here? It is for pipe, so it is 0.1, which is 1 by 10 pi r square h. Again h will be, see, 50 meter is covered in 1 minute, and we are taking for in T minutes, so it will be 50 into T. Okay, will be the distance covered in T minutes. So that distance will be acting as the height here. So here you will get into 50 T, which is equal to, again volume of the water tank is 5 r square h, pi into what is r here? 5, h is 2. I can be cancelled here, and here you are getting 50 by 100. This will give you 2 here, and here you have 25 into 2 already. So T is equal to 25 into 4 it will become, which is 100. Now this 100 is in minutes, and if you are converting it in hours terms, you will get 60 minutes will be 1 hour, and remaining 40 will be in minutes itself. So it is 1 hour 40 minutes. This is the time taken to fill the tank. So this concept is clear, I think, how you are getting that 50 T. Okay, in 1 hour, the, what you can say, the distance covered, or that is taken as the height, is 3, sorry, is, we have converted, right, is you are getting 50 minutes, right? Here we have converted, so it is 50 minutes. Now if we say that it is for T minutes, then it will be 50 into T. That's what it is having, that 50 into T. Okay.